Okay, hi everyone. Today we have a very special series, a bit different from what we usually do when we talk about market and property prices. So this episode is a bit more lighthearted, where I just want the audience to know a lot more about the members in the team. So, of course, today starting off we have Roziana Cindy. Welcome.
Hi guys, welcome to.
Yeah. So
Hi.
yeah. So normally this is where we have a list of questions. I think most importantly about Roz is that she is a 23-year-old when she just started her real estate career. Yeah. Anyway, Roz, a quick introduction of yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Roziana Cindy. They call me Ross. I am a real estate agent full-time in Singapore, and I also do music in Singapore and
Yes.
Indonesia. So you might not see me often on this channel, or maybe you have if you were to watch the vlogs.
Yes.
But yeah, how old am I?
Okay.
I don't want to say.
Okay.
So old. I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, that's about it. I think for the first question, most importantly, is you started at 23. So like, how do you start real estate? Or did real estate found you, or did you found real estate? What's this all about?
Oh my gosh, when I first thought about real estate, it was actually before the pandemic. So
Okay.
that was before 2019.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and I was still in uni. That's where I met
What uni was this?
University of Newcastle, Australia, with Shah.
Okay.
Shah.
Okay.
We were classmates. So actually, back then, apparently, when I was very, very young, I like to cut newspaper articles on
Okay.
this classified newspaper, right?
Okay.
And I gave it to my mom to be like, can you buy this house? Can you buy that house? Not knowing that actually that's the start of my first sales pitch when I was very, very young.
Okay.
I just wanted her to buy the very nice Sammy D.
Okay.
And if she were to listen to me, she would have made a lot of profit by now.
Could she have bought it back then?
I think so. We were already.
Yeah. You're good.
I hope.
Good family.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I like to think that she could.
Mm.
And at that point of time, fun fact, that I still remember that Sammy D was about 1 million plus only. 1 million plus Sammy D. How much is it now?
Now we start D18. I think we're talking about 4 million, 5 million.
Exactly. She would
Yeah.
be multi-millionaire if she were to just listen to a 9-year-old me. But
True.
it's okay.
True. Okay.
So
So that's how it started.
No, that's how.
Oh, okay.
That was like the aha moment
Okay,
when I
aha.
started. No, but actually it was because we have another member. Her name is Mars. She introduced me to real estate because back then when I was studying, she was already doing it part time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
So she was like, we were talking about real estate. We were talking about career because I was waiting for uni to end to just see like what would my life be like, and I was studying like communications in PR and journalism.
Okay.
And I'm like, do I really want to do that, or
Okay.
do I want to do something else? So she introduced me to it. I try to follow her and watch how she does her viewing, negotiate and all that. I'm like, no, maybe I should give it a try.
Okay.
So that's when I decided that I wanted to try real estate and go for the course after my uni.
Okay. So you were a student,
Yeah.
and then you were studying for the papers.
I know I after I graduated, which is like, after we end that whole term, I went to take the course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I don't want to be all stressed out like
So
to find
first time pass or what?
paper 1 second time.
No, but it's normal. It's very
Paper 2
difficult.
1 time.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Okay.
I've never studied so hard in my life, guys. So it was crazy, and I cried when I failed the first time.
Okay. So you saying Mars was also in the picture, lah, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you joined her or what? What's the whole?
No, I actually joined a different team.
Hey, why? I never asked this question
in
before.
a different company because I wanted more.
Mars wasn't with the company that you joined?
It was with same company.
As in different group.
Different group.
Okay.
I think because her group wasn't very very like
What?
full of internal
Oh, okay, so they're busy lah. Maybe just they are
guidance maybe.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, so I wanted more like a team situation where it was less in you're alone kind.
Okay.
So this is where I joined the team that I joined back then with the idea of it being more like a team.
Okay. Okay. But I gotta be honest, when I first heard of you, right, you closed a penthouse already. That was my impression of you. When you closed a
wow.
penthouse. And you're like, wow. And then of course you know Shah lah. I mean Shah's
Yeah.
my wife. So So then when you join us, I'm like, wow, this good girl is crazy. It's like crazy good. That was my impression.
It was like the first deal that I closed.
Yeah, it was a door knock
but
lead.
it took really, really long.
It was a door. What condo was it? Do you remember?
Enview.
Enview is where? Sounds like a boutique.
It is a boutique.
It's a boutique, yes.
And I'm staying in contact with the owner actually. So, yeah.
Oh, is it the one that almost went to the? Oh, okay. Okay, so I think next question is when you were 23,
yeah.
you want to do real estate, you're gonna have your daughters.
Yes.
Okay, so who said what?
I didn't tell a lot of people because I don't wanna. I wouldn't say jinx it, but I didn't want to talk much about it until I pass and I can do it.
Same.
But obviously I have to tell my parents, and they were not about it at all.
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna let go of all this education that you have acquired, and you want to do real estate.
Same for my parents also.
It's not a proper job.
Yeah.
So,
and then it sells. Okay, then after that?
so that's why I cry, because when I fail, then they keep asking like, can you get a proper job? Can you get a proper job? Then I'm like, no, just give me some time.
How young were you? How young? 23, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's damn
that
young.
23, that year I was turning 24. So it was when I turned 23, then I was studying it. Then COVID happened.
Oh.
Then I was also upset because of COVID. It was delayed, like the exams were pushed back. And then my parents like, so when are you gonna get a proper job? Guys, real estate is a proper job.
Yeah.
Right now they realize that real estate is a proper job.
And I think that the crazy thing about this is the papers are 3 months, 4 months apart.
Yeah.
So the moment you fail one, then you have to move on to the next one. It's very long in between.
Correct.
Okay, so you pass the second try.
Yes.
Okay, you pass the second
I just need to take one paper the second time.
Okay.
So I was quite thankful for that. Like, at least I passed one time.
Okay. So next question is, okay, so you started real estate agent.
Yeah.
In the first 6 months, what were you doing?
I was doing cold leads. I was door knocking. But I had
When you say door knock, you really go to, because the Ross I know now and the Ross.
back then.
you don't know where. Sorry, you don't know where. What was the frequency?
Honestly, I can't remember, but I just remembered I had. Okay, so when I was in the previous team, I made a friend. So we both went door knocking together, not knowing anything about door knocking.
You can do a shout out to your friend. It's fine.
Hi, Dylan. He's no longer in real estate now.
Oh, okay.
But we went and door knocked together.
Okay.
It was crazy because we were new. None of us knew anything. We didn't have any script, nothing. We were just like, let's try our luck, try our best, be confident. So we actually did door knock, landed houses.
That's crazy.
God,
The Ross now I know would never. Okay.
For someone who is very much not great with rejections since young,
Okay.
it was really crazy. It was like rejections after rejections after rejections.
Okay.
But maybe I was so desperate because at that point of time, besides Mars also, I did some deals with her as well.
Okay.
But again, COVID period, we wanted to
Do more.
I wanted to try out different kind of ways. It was very pressurizing because I needed something. I needed a deal. I needed a close.
You needed money lah, basically. You needed to.
I didn't have much responsibilities.
Okay.
So I didn't really need money for the sake of it, but I just needed my parents to not ask me for
Okay.
these questions.
Yes.
So it was more of that.
Okay.
So we did door knocking, and then we were just following up with the client. So that's where I got the penthouse unit. Yeah.
So the unit that you door knock had another unit. You took how long to sell the house?
6 months. I think it was 6 months.
And then you and your partner, you all share the deal lah.
Yeah, we
that's crazy. Door knock lead from that. I think that's insane.
And then from there, I managed to churn a buyer. So
Churn in basically it means when the buyer comes and view your house, you bring the buyer to.
Correct.
If it doesn't match, then you bring the buyer somewhere else too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because the unit that we were marketing had a lot of like outdoor space. So
Sky terraces lah.
Yeah, so that's why like some of them they need more
livable space.
Yeah, so that's why we managed to bring them to other developments.
Okay.
And get to close.
Okay, so that was your first year.
Yes.
I don't know if you can remember. This is your fifth year.
This is my 5th year.
Okay,
That's
fifth
crazy,
year.
no?
That's crazy. So okay, so
Wait, but I want to say a shout out lah. I also got my god family that supported me in my real estate. As much as my parents are really not about it. Like my sister, I hate to say that.
Okay.
Like my sister, my godparents, my got brothers, got sisters. They were very supportive. I think when it comes to real estate, I feel that Mas actually played an important role in my career. So I just want to say thank you, Mas.
Mas is your mentor / partner /
manager in real
Manager.
estate. Yeah. Slash I treat her as a family also. Really.
Yeah.
So like without her and her guidance at the start, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And then
Yeah.
like if I want to learn more, I can guide her back. It's like a
It's like a loop.
yeah, it's a circle.
Yeah, it's
So
a full
just want to
circle.
thank her for introducing me to real estate. Or just like snap that idea that maybe I might want to do real estate. So thank you.
Oh yeah, that's true. It came from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
Mas, thank you so much. Okay. But I think it's normal because also when I started my mom was very difficult.
Yeah.
But I think eventually now they don't make any noise anymore.
Of
lah.
course.
Now
Look at
they
you.
now I
Look
don't
at
hear
you,
now
rising
I don't hear.
millionaire.
Okay, so back to you, Ross. So your second year, third year, was it better? Was it not good? How do you cope with it?
I would just use as the timeline of like the years.
Okay,
So in 2022, I changed to a different company. Which
Okay.
is my current company.
I still remember your very viral video where you do the
You
clap.
know what? I didn't expect that
Yeah,
to kind
the
of go
clap.
viral.
Okay then.
But it was just a transition in team. Yeah. I guess because our goals were not aligned. That's why I decided that I wanted to try a different team. That's why I went over. And the only way is to change.
No, yeah, oh yeah. So for those of you who don't know, you have to switch agencies. You cannot. There are different groups in an agency, but
Yeah.
you cannot just join internally. You have to go out and then come back. Or if you want to come back, or you go somewhere else. Okay, basically that's it.
Do you know that it was a very hard move for me because I really like the color blue.
Sure.
Really like this is the only way for me to just I have to exit.
Yeah.
Colors aside.
Yeah,
it's
like,
just
colour
on the
aside.
surface.
Mm.
The first year, which was 2022, it was a lot of like hustling because 2021 I already did close the penthouse, but the income wasn't coming in yet because of the long time left.
Yeah.
So 2022 it was a hustle period, and it was actually very draining and very taxing because again different clients have different criteria,
Yeah.
different personalities. So
Yeah.
it's just something new for me because
Okay.
because the previous year I was just focusing on the penthouse unit.
Okay.
I would say 2022 was a great year for me because that year I turned 25.
2022 was a great year for you.
2022 was a great
Was a
year.
very good year.
2022 was the year I managed to like give myself some nice gifts.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, 2022 was the year when every single month you had something. I remember
Yeah.
every single month was insane. And the thing was like, I can't remember, but I remember like you don't even need much guidance. Like you were just killing it on your own.
Yeah. But I was also doing it with Mas still.
Yeah.
So the guidance came from her
Okay.
in terms of like HDB side.
Yeah.
And like for us, we are able to get the private information, like new launch information. So I think at that point of time, maybe it was the right time to be there.
Okay.
And it's also taught me to be grateful because where we are at, we have a lot of resources.
Yes.
Sometimes we'll take advantage of the resources
Yeah.
we're given. So
Yeah.
that year it was a lot of learning as well and just putting myself out there to get more clients, and that's why it became a great year. But to be honest, mentally it was very draining. Yeah. So this I was like 2023, I was like, how do I able to achieve the same success
Yeah.
but in a different way? Like less stressful way.
But technically the rejections that came at 2022, 2021, you already went through the 6 months of rejections.
It's
You're
still
kind of
not the
immune.
same,
It's
no?
still- yeah, it still hurts lah.
No, it still hurts. Like for me, I think if you were to talk about rejections, I think it depends on how you cope with it. So previously, the way I cope with it is I get very affected because every client I treat them like it's very personal for me.
Yeah.
It's not like a transactional situation. It was more of like a personal friendship thing. So every time there's something that went wrong, just maybe because of like timeline or whatever it is, I'll get very affected at the point of time.
But it's not your fault, right?
I know that's the thing, it's not my fault, but like
Yeah.
because I really treat them very closely. So if there's any issue, like even the smallest of thing, I'll like think a lot about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But push through, and then 2022 was a great year.
So 2023.
Because of 2022, I decided 2023. Maybe I should just touch back on my music.
Yeah. So 2023 was when you went into your artist
Yeah.
positioning. I mean, you pursue your artist.
Yeah, like
Then-
dive a little bit deeper.
Correct. So I would say that would be 2023 and 2024.
2023, 2024, 2025.
Okay. It still is going. Yes, correct. So how do you juggle between being this artist? You have to create music, produce music
Yeah.
videos, travel. I think travel is the big
Yes.
one.
Yes.
And then you have to do real estate.
Yes.
So how?
Honestly, like I also don't know how. But sometimes when you really are into it, you just try to figure out how to make it and how to get to be able to do both of it. To be honest, there's a lot of like planning involved, pre-planning involved, a lot of discussion. To be honest, a lot of communication has to be in place. Am I
Okay.
the best of communication? I mean, I do my best, you know. But like that was
Yeah.
it was a whole other learning experience as well because we were going back and forth Indonesia.
Okay.
So we also were we try to understand like what's happening in Indonesia and the market over there. So it's more of really having amazing clients who understand my position as well.
Oh,
And
I got that's true.
yeah, and still like believe in me and still have faith in me that I will do my best for that unit. So yeah, I think the transition of having two instead of just focusing on one is quite intense.
It is.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's worth it anyways because my passion.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely not easy because honestly, like when I see you traveling overseas, I'm like, wow, crazy. But I think that the clients that trust you was really good lah. Okay, but I think the more important question is like, was there so past 2023, 2024,
Yeah.
and then 2025? Okay, I remember 2025 was when you were like, oh, okay, let's dive
Let's dive
into real estate just a bit more. 2025 was last year, and I must say you were amazing.
Thank
It was a lot of
you.
breakthroughs. A lot of
Thank you,
breakthroughs. So I like the next question would be like where do you think was like the next like evolution or like the next turning point maybe of your career?
Back then or now?
As in like recent years?
Um.
More to real estate, because
Okay. So how it works is that in real estate,
yeah.
okay, music has always been my passion since young,
Yes.
right? So I'm funding it on my own through real estate.
Okay, that's crazy. Because all I thought someone's funding it.
No.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so if I don't work, I won't be able to do music.
Okay.
So that's my pushing factor to also, have to find a way to juggle both.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I've been doing entertainment since I was young because I joined a singing competition. So when I was in uni, I was already doing all this. Just that I took a break because I wanted to focus on real estate.
Okay.
And during that break, I thought that the passion for music would fade away or the passion for entertainment would fade away, but it actually didn't. And because I also have some capital I'm able to put into my passion. So I was like, why not? Rather late than never, or like at least I try than I don't try at all. So yeah, I think the big true moment was the idea of that for me to continue to do my passion and to pursue my passion, I have to do real estate. But it's not in a bad way.
It's so
because
funny.
I really only can see myself doing real estate as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's the flexibility.
Yeah. So I find it is a good thing that I'm doing two things that are flexible and I can plan my schedule. Out of my real estate work, I can do music. Out of my music, I can do real estate work. So I think they work together like peanut butter and jelly.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I would say last year was also the year where I saw you were really into new launches. That was, I gotta be honest, like, because I think for Ross, for some time, it's always been HDB private. But I thought last year, when 2025, when you were so into new launches, that was when I felt like, wow, crazy.
Yeah.
So also want to link me towards the last question. It's like, was there any deals that you had a heartbreak or you had a sad moment or it's crazy because we just had this conversation. Okay, yeah, but is there like maybe you can share with the audience like how maybe how you feel lah, how you feel or how you feel.
I mean, like, none of us would want to burst deals or like
For
to
sure.
have deals to not go through with after a lot of effort, a lot of time put into specific cases. But that is just part of the job, you know what I mean? And as much as it is very difficult, I still remember I talked to Bjorn. He said something.
Beyond Chua.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Bjorn Chua. That was actually years back because
Oh, that's interesting. You still remember the things he said years back, okay?
I think he said that and and Kevin also. So basically it's about how fast you bounce back. So I mean, if you just do some recap, like I mean, we wind back to
Yeah.
2022, like me bouncing from deals that didn't go through, I took very, very long. Like sometimes when that time, I think it was 2023, I traveled and then I didn't get a deal because she wanted to close a deal and then close directly.
It happens.
So that unit, it took me a while for me to just be okay with it, because obviously your self-doubt, your self-blame starts to come in, like, oh shit, I've not done this, I've not done that. So he said like, that is always part of the job, and how fast you get back up is the most important thing. So the recent one is actually the biggest deal so far. It's like, you know.
Yeah, the recent one was.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was just. It's okay. I mean, I always. Besides that, I think faith comes in place. I believe in, if it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not, it's okay. There's always other room where I can earn a certain amount.
Okay.
So. It was crazy. A lot of mental strength that I need to just tell myself that it's not personal.
Yeah, it's not
The
personal.
word, it's not personal. Also takes a lot of
It was quite
weight to it. But
it was quite something. It was quite
But
something.
I mean, I think generally real estate, we entered it knowing that it's a sales job, right? So we also know that clients at the end of the day, they also have to ensure that it's to their advantage also. So whatever that they decide is because it will benefit them. To them again, it's not personal. It's just, I'm sorry, just blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, to those clients out there, no, like, it's okay lah. I mean, I understand. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. As long as you're like sincere and honest, and if there's a decision you have to make, it's reasonable. But those the rest who are like, you know, purposely maybe not.
Okay, so it's been your 5th year already.
Yeah.
Looking back, is there anything that you would have done better or changed? You can take a moment to just think this through.
That's a great question.
5 years. I mean, we're starting our 5th year. If you could look back, is there anything I could have done better?
I think like, maybe putting myself out there more.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because like,
what do you mean by that?
Okay, maybe one of them like social media.
Yes.
Nowadays social media is very, very important.
It's insane.
And I feel that it is something that I should leverage on, but
you should.
I'm leveraging it based on my music career. But in real estate, I didn't really talk much about it.
Okay.
So I think that's one thing that I wish I could leverage on, which maybe I can start leveraging on after talking to like some potential clients as well.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. I think besides that, I always feel that as much as yes, I can improve on this, improve on that, it's more of a reflection rather than like what can I improve back then. It's more a reflection to whatever happened and what I can do moving forward. Because if I were to just look at in the past, it's very easy for you to like, oh no, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, you know? But it's more like, okay, maybe I could do this in the future, or like moving forward. Yeah. In specific, maybe not like anything much that I want to improve on. Just learning from experience, because we all learn from experiences. If I don't go through that, I wouldn't be where I am now. No, but it's really true. But sometimes, some days when you are at home alone in your head, then maybe like, I wish I could have done this better. I wish I could have talk about it better like this way, or like how can I convince my client better. I'm the kind like, if the client say one thing, I'll just okay lah. I just want them at the end of the day, like what is comfortable with them, you know what I mean? But I actually learned the whole of last year that sometimes clients don't know certain things, and we have to be certain of what we want to share with them, and the information to share. So I think I learned to be more certain with the things that I want to say, and like more put my foot down. Like, I understand your point of view, but this is why it's best for you. So listen to me.
I think the crazy thing is because we're agents and then we are realtors, and then we're really on the ground. We know what's right, what's wrong for you. Then if you don't listen to us, we just hope that the information has been put up. But I understand what your perspective
is. Because we successfully shared that with one of the clients, right? And I realized that, you know, now she's very, very happy. So I think sometimes you just have to know like what to say or how much to say. So
So of course, the next main thing is people view real estate agents as, some people think you're flamboyant, you're show off. But I think for you, like, what do you love about being a real estate agent?
Honestly, I love the fact that I am able to make friends with my clients and help them.
Help them like transit with proper homes and.
Yeah, since young, I just want to help people. That was my main goal. But I didn't know how. I mean, back then I always know like, oh, money, this, you help people with money. But then real estate is some form of that. Like,
Yeah.
because if you do your best and you get the best deal out of the whole situation for them, you are kind of helping them and giving them good advice or give them the peace of mind, you know.
Mm.
So for me, if I fight to my hardest
Mhm.
and they are very happy,
Mm.
I feel very satisfied.
Mhm.
So for me, that's what I love about this job, because it allows me to help more people, or like those people like maybe they have certain experiences and I'm able to change the experiences to be something good. So that's what I like about it. And like meeting more people,
Yeah.
knowing their stories,
Mm.
and then like, you know, sometimes you just feel grateful where you are at, you know, and then also you can share your knowledge with them. So yeah, I think this job allows me to fulfill what I want to do also, which is to help people in a different form.
Mm.
And yeah, that's why I'm still in this line for 5 years. Fun fact, I have very short attention span, you know. So for me to be in this line for 5 years, and it's my kind of my first job. So
It is your first job, yeah.
yeah, and I don't see myself changing to a different job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The thing about this is actually agents, we have a lot of power. Like we literally dictate when do you move out of your house, what the next house. I think there's a lot of power. So that's
Yeah.
why it's a bit more meaningful. And actually it's very meaningful.
and when they trust you, I feel like there's a responsibility on my end that I have to do my best.
Mm.
Literally, my interest aside, it's just fully on their interest,
Mm.
and then I will just, you know, and then when they're happy, and then they refer me to the next one. That's why I know I did a good job.
You have you're a very strong referral. Okay, I've never asked you this, or maybe I did. Being a female agent, was there any ones that what are the things that a female agent have to deal with, like creeps coming up to you, or they like, or like what, like share some experience, like what's the creepiest thing?
The creepiest thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
I can say I'm quite blessed. I don't really have very, very weird things happening to me. Maybe just like inquiries.
Like they will
about,
pretend like they want to inquire something, but then
yeah, like call me and ask, oh, about the house. I want to buy this house. I want to buy that house. And then like, oh, my budget is a very amazing number.
oh, you had to cut out about
and
this.
then after that, I'm coming to like, I don't know how to
Oh,
get
yeah,
my
yeah,
number
yeah,
anyway.
scams
Then I'm
lah.
coming to Singapore. Yeah, so at that point of time, I always feel that every inquiry might be a potential buyer.
Yep.
So I do get remarks like, you don't trust people easily, don't do this. But if I don't try it and see
Correct.
some sensing, then I wouldn't know. So I mean, some of them which maybe creeps or something like that, I just ignore it after a while and realize that they are not really buyers. They just want to bring me out or just you know. But there are also those who come in the creepy way, like, oh, I'm inquiring for your this unit, but I'm not buying it.
You mean from Guru?
From Guru, like,
that's crazy.
oh, I wanna no, but there's this kind of mind. He inquired me on Guru for my this property, but he's not buying the property. He just want to know my thoughts on property market.
Was it the real one or no?
He's what?
Was that a real client?
He became a real client because we started talking, and then he became someone that I started to talk more about with the market. And then at the point it's like, he's not buying it, so why am I continuing this conversation? But you know, I did, because I was like, okay, we are sharing information. And then to be honest, he referred me to his friends, and that's where all the landed came in. That's where the Villa Verde came in.
Oh, that was some time ago, Villa Verde.
Yeah, it was some time ago. So I think I just have to talk to people to just get some sensing from them. But he also made me allow me to market his unit, which was a detached house. Yeah.
Wait, that was the D15 one. Do we had a conversation about this?
It's not D15. It is at
the east side.
East side, Bartley area there.
Oh.
Yeah, but we are still in contact. Did video for his house and all that.
So interesting.
Yeah.
It was a Guru guy.
He was a Guru guy.
Okay.
So we started talking, and then we can relate to each other in terms of what we are talking about, like real estate, what our opinions are on the current market. And then he said that I'm actually the best agent that he has ever met. So I'm like, you don't lie. But he's still giving me it's not just one client that he referred to me. Like there were multiple clients that he referred to me. And I really appreciate it because it gave me the opportunity to share my experiences and my knowledge on it. And he's a very smart guy, to be honest.
Okay.
Sometimes clients know more than you. And I admit that at the point of time, he knew more than me, which made me put in more effort to learn more things. Yeah, and like for example, landed things. Sometimes you don't know like the drainage or like
the setbacks and all that.
So these are the things that knowing him through Guru has taught me to be more knowledgeable.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Not weird, but just people might think it weird.
yeah.
I think it's weird. Yeah.
okay, so maybe the last one is you can take your time on this question. It's if the Ross at 23 was looking at this video right now.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god,
then,
I'm looking.
and then she's like, I'm gonna start my real estate career. What would be your advice to her?
Okay. My advice would be, I know you said one deal a month is easy, but it is not. Secondly, is that you think that it is not 9 to 5, but it is more of a 24/7 right now. But at the end of the day, I want you to know that whatever happens, like whatever rejection, whatever thing that is negative, it is not personal. It's really just the situation of it is, and you just have to be strong mentally. You have to be strong with the whole situation. But do know that you meet amazing people that you still keep in contact until now, and you kind of love the job right now. So as much as you will go through difficult times, you'll still find the love back in real estate, and you still enjoy doing it even after 5 years. Yeah, and you just plan on how to get better and how to get better and how to get better to better value add your clients.
Okay.
So yeah, don't give up. Keep on going. Sometimes some moments are difficult, but I believe in you. Go 23-year-old Ross.
Okay, I think that marks the end. So thank you, Ross, for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And then for anyone, we'll be streaming more of these videos out very soon. So thanks for watching and see you guys.
I want to promote myself.
Of course, you could.
Guys.
Oh yeah, you should.
Hi guys. Hi guys. No, I think, if you want to follow me on my social media platform, you can follow me at Roziana Cindy. That's my
Which we will put it in,
account.
don't worry.
The
Okay.
other one is rozianac.realtor, which is my realtor account, and you can always talk about if you want to know more about my journey, you can ask me.
Yeah.
If you are interested to joining real estate, you can ask me about it as well. Those of you who are planning to buy and sell or invest, you can call.
You.
Alright,
Anything is fine. It's fine. Yeah.
It's fine. So thank you so much for all the support. If all my clients who are watching this, thank you so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your trust. I wouldn't be where I am right now without all of your trust. And I really, really love you guys. Don't leave my life because I'm really upset.
Okay, then that's it, right?
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys on the next one. Bye.